Morning, October 29th, Crypto Market Summit, where we're keeping a finger on the pulse of crypto, NFT, and shitcoin markets by looking at the macro environment, taking a little look at a little bit of news that's happening out there, seeing what's going on in the world of crypto Twitter. Um, Wizard of Soho, be ready for an absolute brutal soul-crushing pullback 1 hour ago to destroy all the longas, all the people going long, and give the bears a glimmer of hope into next week's big risk events. So protect your gains soon. I think we'll see just a little bit of price action going on here in Ethereum. Pretty crazy. We'll get to that here right away just to show you like what he means. There's quite a bit of a drop. So just, when we see things pump up this much, just remember to take profits. It's not always going to go to 10,000, which is everybody wants. Other thing is, so we had the founders of Yuga Labs, Gordon Goner, and Garga on the GM NFTs Rug Radio show. So pretty good show. Just listen to it. So, they were hoping that the Bored Ape Yacht Club could turn into the Web3 Supreme. So it was a fashion brand. That was kind of their first things. They included that the name Bored Ape Yacht Club amongst his visions of a bathroom where people can draw phallic objects with their friends. So basically they just wanted to have like this common drawing board in the Bored Ape Yacht Club area. That was their original vision. Apes were responsible for being one of the first projects where people were using their intellectual property for more than just a collectible. So people are branding, utilizing that for brands. The company's pushing 90 employees now, so that's quite a bit. And they talk about raising VC money. So they talk about the raise, filling up their war chest to outperform anyone else despite market conditions. So it's kind of the same idea as Polygon. I know they raised a lot of money to make sure that they can survive. I think it was like a 5-year bear market. So, Gordon Goner advises to stay nimble. If you aren't flexible, you'll lose your edge. It's a lot of first movers here in the Web3 space. So, good little recap. They're on Spotify. They always do Twitter Spaces every morning, but they post everything right to Spotify, Apple, all the platforms. So, always a wealth of information. Good to look at. I am going to transition right into the crypto market summary just because, look at this. So, as I was talking, we had a big dump in ETH, went from 1660 all the way down to 1620. And then as I was talking, all of a sudden went from 1620 to 1635. Now it's dumping again. So, as Wiz called it, what is this? Where's an hour ago? What time is it? It's noon. So 11, yeah. I don't even know if that's right. What am I at here? This is 3 minutes. So yeah, should have took profits. Just always take profits. You never know what's going on unless you're a good trader. I know I'm not. You guys get a front row seat to that. So these are some of the calendar events that Wiz was talking about as well. So we have the jobs opening and labor turnover report, FOMC interest rate decision, and U.S. non-farm payrolls. We got inflation coming up as well as the midterms, U.S. midterms. So a lot of economic calendar events that can offer a lot of volatility in the space. Good for traders. Good, tough to get in. Easy to lose money if you're not looking at some of the bigger macro environments here. So even let's look at it. October 29th, even in the last 3 or 4 days, 1350, 1500, 1500, 1400, 1600 just with ETH. Up and down is where we're going. That's it's difficult. It's tough, but that's what we're doing. I'm seeing BNB jump a little bit. BTC, that's up to over almost touching 21,000. Solana looks like Matic. We're at over $1 trillion market cap. Shitcoins, still the topic of everybody. What are we at here? 9 million in shitcoin again in new pairs. Look at these freaking things, man. Look at this. Look at this over here. That's crazy. Over the 10-day moving average again, and the 10-day moving average has been high. But look at that. Look at that. The average price of transactions are going up too for these new pairs. Interesting to see. B&B kind of came down a little bit, 19,260. So this is kind of back in the normal range where they typically trade for B&B per transaction. I'm going to guess that we're going to probably see more and more of this going. Everyone is just waiting for Donald Trump's first tweet to turn into a shitcoin. So something to look at right away. Marketplace volumes, 74,000 for Sol, 74,000. I think it was 640 times Sol. So what are we looking at? Yeah, they're humming along. Their average is just ticking by. What do we see here? OpenSea's at 8 million. I think LooksRare dropped their royalties. The race to zero is here. So that's good for nobody. Tough to have a Web3 business model if you're not. Blur's blur down there. You have nothing going on here. Tough to have a Web3 business model if you're not getting revenues. You got to go outside, right? You got to go outside the Web3 space. How you make money? What do we see? 2-year jump back up, 4.42. That spread is up. 10-year didn't move too much, still 4%. So still inverted. Seeing that. So I just went and did the old gripper and ripper here. I'm seeing the 10K club starting to see it fall back. Starting to see it fall back here for the ENS. Floor prices, what are we seeing here? Let's go and check out CryptoPunks. What are they doing? There's some pretty big offers out there for some CryptoPunks. Mutants at 13.2. Other side deeds down. Nothing really going on. Cool Cats, not a lot of movers here. MFers down a little bit. Cyberkongs, Bug Radios at 0.3. Wrecked Guy at 0.45. Anonymice 0.2. Ether Orcs 0.56. CK Babies 2 ETH. Yeah, ENS dropping quick. A lot of people aren't happy with their model of having to pay for renewing your ENS domain. There's other ones out there that are not requiring you to renew. It's just a one-time fee and you own it. So 1.33. Where's that? So Sandbox just sitting around. Mutants, 13.2. I think doesn't include the suspicious, marked as suspicious. So that's some of it. So we got a little bit of volatility coming up here. So keep an eye out for that. Till next time.